Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, we're going to go over the CNN, and this is the latest update on the Kobe Bryant trial that's going on. It says former fire captain reportedly, repeatedly walked off the witness stand during testimony over Kobe Bryant crash scene photos. I will list the article writer and any other information in the description as I always do. But it says in Los Angeles, a former Los Angeles County fire captain walked off the witness stand 3 times during testimony Monday while being questioned about whether he took photos of Kobe Bryant's remains at the 2020 helicopter crash that killed Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and several others. Citing stress from working the crash, Bryant Jordan resisted questions that took him back to his actions that day. When attorneys for Bryant's widow, Vanessa, claimed he was led around by a sheriff's deputy to take site photographs of the scene, including crash wreckage and victims' remains. Kobe Bryant's remains were among the pictures. Bryant's attorney, Louis Lee, before being cut off by Jordan, said as he stood up, "Sorry, Your Honor," he said as he walked off the stand for the first of 3 times. At one point, Lee noted in questioning that Jordan exited with his attorney each time. Stephen Haney, Jordan's attorney, told CNN his client's departure from the courtroom didn't concern legal issues but a reaction to a medical condition associated with the viewing of crash scene, and it caused him to suffer trauma. Jordan repeatedly said he did not remember taking the photographs because he was blocked that day out of his memory since retiring in early 2021. Later, when asked by another plaintiff attorney about whether he took the photos of his specific body parts, Jordan said, "The way the whole scene looked, that's going to haunt me forever, and excuse me because I'm about to take another break." At times, Jordan rejected pointing questions from attorneys about exactly what photograph he photographed that day and why. "The reason I'm sitting here is because someone threw my name into a whole thing," Jordan said on the witness stand. He said a supervisor asked him to take the site photographs as part of the fire department's response to the crash. "Maybe that was the day I should have been insubordinate," Jordan said defiantly. At one point, Hanley, Jordan's attorney, who is not one of the lawyers representing the defendant, LA County, objected from near the courtroom gallery to ask a question by the plaintiff, saying, and asked and answered. When the judge realized who was making the objection, he instructed Hanley not to make any further objections. Vanessa Bryant's federal civil lawsuit alleges the county invaded her privacy and failed to fully contain the spread of the photos, causing her to live in fear that the photos could surface online at any moment. LA County maintains the photos were part of necessary site photographs and that it is sufficiently contained their spread, arguing that the photos have never surfaced online. Testimony continued with a series of Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies who received and shared the sensitive photos with each other, one of whom was a trainee who showed the photos to a bartender he considered a friend. "Looking back, do you think there was any reason for you to receive these accident photos?" asked plaintiff Craig L. Looking back on it today, no, the deputy Joey Cruz said, though he maintained he initially accepted them, thinking he may have later been tasked to write a report on the incident. Regarding the bartender, Cruz added, he's a close friend that I vented to. I took it too far. Something I shouldn't have done. Cruz is to return to the witness stand on Tuesday. And that is the end of the article and the latest on the trial that is going on. Um, uh, it just seems like everybody's just, well, I was doing my job, but you wasn't doing your job when you showed it to like, you're not supposed to do that. I mean, regardless if you're a trainee or a seasoned professional, there are guidelines that you have to um, follow. And, why would you do that? That's crazy. I mean, what were you renting? Hey, look, see these pictures that I mean, allegedly, I don't know. I'm just speculating, really, but, it's still truly sad. I think some action should be taken and some punishment should be doled out, because it doesn't matter, why would you show it? And then again, it was reported that somebody showed it online with their gaming buddies. I mean, that's really basically all it takes is, what I'm saying? Then it just go, wild and crazy. I mean, how can they ensure Vanessa Bryant that these photos did not surface or would not surface? Is my question. How can they guarantee that and still, keep their jobs and not have any type of, you know, discipline behind that? I still think it's in poor taste, but what do you think? Now's the time to drop down in the comment section as we always do and get the conversation going on your opinion. And we're going to leave it right there. And until then, I will get with you in the next video.